SUV and has led by example for over past 50 years. Still, the new Range Rover is the most desirable, yet it effortlessly combines modernity and grace with technological sophistication, and is the first Range Rover to provide space for up to 7 adults. I'm thrilled to unveil the new Range Rover in Ghana as a first opportunity for our cherished customers to experience this vehicle who doesn't follow fashion or trend. It has simply been informed by Land Rover's modernist design, philosophy, a creative intellect.
We offer 2 years service and 2 years maintenance on every approved vehicles. We also offer trading options on our models for a newer one or upgraded versions. Currently, we are running a similar campaign on our Evoques. The introduction of new Range Rover into our market will allow our valued customers an option to trade it in their old Range Rover Vogue for a newer model via a sales process. We are indeed excited for this new chapter and hope rental companies, customers, Jaguar and Land Rover enthusiasts take full advantage of this opportunity. Thank you, Minasek.
We are proudly pace setters in the evolution of luxury SUVs throughout history. In fact, we have been leading by example for the past 50 years, setting the bar and the standards higher and higher. The new Range Rover is a superb manifestation of our vision to create the world's most desirable luxury vehicles for the most discerning of customers. It writes the next chapter in the unique story of pioneering innovation that has been Range Rover's hallmark again for over 50 years. Our trademark Flexible Modular Longitudinal Architecture, or MLA Flex, underpins every aspect of the luxury SUV, from its unmatched capability and agile handling to its peerless refinement. The new Range Rover will deliver new levels of quality. The new Range Rover brings new levels of well-being to the luxury SUV sector, and a trademark air cabin purification. Pro 2 is the culmination of the pioneering technology. It combines dual nano TNX technology for allergen reduction and pathogen removal to help significantly reduce odors and viruses, while CO2 management, cabin air filtration enhance air quality. In other words, you breathe better when you're driving a Range Rover. Advanced nano TMX technology is scientifically proven to significantly reduce viruses and bacteria. The Range Rover was the first luxury SUV to feature electronic air suspension, all the way back in 1992. That was a groundbreaking technology. The new Range Rover continues this pioneering approach with the Dynamic Response Pro and preemptive suspension that uses e-Horizon navigation data to read the road ahead and prime the suspension to provide perfect responses. In essence, the car is continuously scanning the road conditions ahead to prepare the car for any eventualities. The new Range Rover, ladies and gentlemen, can scan 2.5 kilometers ahead across any terrain, valleys, mountains, curves, desert, anywhere, by using the e-Horizon detective technology that is on this vehicle. So if you're driving and there are curves and bends ahead of you, the car will automatically stiffen its suspension or reduce its suspension in order to deal with the road conditions ahead. So this is the predictive technology that the car is doing. Thus, it is taking the burden off the driver, no surprises, no unexpected eventualities. You're driving on a new terrain, new road, and then you're driving at speed and suddenly there's a sharp curve. The car is already prepared for this and has prepared itself to deal with this eventuality. This is a groundbreaking technology for the all-new Range Rover. The fully independent suspension underpins the luxurious ride and features Land Rover's first ever 5-link rear axle, the only car to provide such suspension in the entire industry, which isolates the cabin from surface imperfections more effectively and using advanced air springs, meaning that potholes, gravel, unequal surfaces, all of these inconveniences on the road will not reach the passengers or the occupants of the cabin. The car is dealing with them, filtering them, and stopping them there before they get to you, giving you a more comfortable, safe, and efficient ride, especially over long distances when the suspension system is actually absorbing all the vibrations that are coming from the road. So no matter how long the journey you get there, you still get there feeling more comfortable, more refreshed than if you are sitting in any other traditional vehicle. The serene capability and composure, the flagship of the Land Rover family, represents the pinnacle of refined capability. Thanks in advanced hardware and software systems working in complete harmony to enable by the new MLA Flex body architecture, the unrivaled breadth of dynamic capability is governed by Land Rover's integrated chassis control, a single control system for a suite of advanced technologies that tailor the vehicle dynamics to suit every mile of every journey. They preemptively and reactive fine-tune the driving characteristics. Again, the car is helping the driver, or in other words, the car is guiding the driver on how to perform on the road. And it's telling you what is happening ahead of it, and then it is reacting on its own, thus taking about 40% of the burden from the driver. Automated handling. The new Range Rover also features the all-wheel steering with effortless driving. On high speeds, all 4 wheels go the same direction at speeds above 50 kilometers per hour. At speeds under 50 kilometers per hour to 30 kilometers per hour, the turning radius of the vehicle, the rear tires go in the opposite direction of the front tires. This gives the car much more maneuverability during tight corners, cornering, and handling. So this also is a first. And the advantage of 4-way steering at high speed, it is much safer. You can take much tighter corners at high speed and gives you a lot more room for maneuverability and saving you on more fuel efficiency. The fully independent earth suspension isolates the cabin from the surface imperfections more effectively than ever. Serene composure at all times. It combines industry-leading air spring volume with twin valve dampers. Normally, most vehicles come with one damper on each side of the suspension. Ours come with twin dampers. One lower one and one higher one. The lower one will deal with the road conditions. Any other vibrations or imperfections will be dealt with the second one, giving you an unparalleled stability on the road, comfort and confidence to the driver. Of course, luxury and comfort for the occupants of the vehicle. The in-house developed adaptive dynamics control software, the intelligent all-wheel drive transmission, is controlled by Land Rover's Intelligent Driveline Dynamics (IDD) system, which monitors grip level and driver inputs up to 100 times per second. the car is continuously reading the condition on the road, what is happening, up to 100 times per second. So you can imagine that. Faster than a machine gun, I would say. To productively distribute torque between the front and rear axles and across the rear axle for optimum traction on and off-road. So basically, the car is not engaging the four-wheel drive system all the time. It engages it depending on the conditions and the surface of the road. If it becomes a bit slippery, then it automatically splits the torque between the tires where the torque is needed the most. You do not need to intervene. You can manually engage it, but if you go on full automatic, the car can automatically engage these kind of settings from the gears all the way to the suspension and the torque. Now, the engines, the powertrains of the new Range Rover maintain its compelling combination of effortless performance and peerless refinement with a comprehensive lineup of advanced 6- and 8-cylinder powertrains or engines. Spearheading Land Rover's reimagined strategy is a pure electric model will join the family of Range Rovers in 2024, bringing full-time zero pipeline emissions driving to the Range Rover for the first time ever, a fully electric Range Rover, by the year 2024. The model lineup now comprises the SE, the HSE, the Autobiography. A first edition model will join the family sometime in the beginning of next year. Another feature of this vehicle is software over the air update, meaning a lot of advanced vehicles, sometimes they call you to the manufacturer or where you bought the car, they tell you that there has been a recall on the car because we are going to update the software of the vehicle. So you have to go there manually, sit down, plug in the vehicle so you can update certain features on the vehicle for you. This does not happen with the new Range Rover. It's got this already installed in it, and the car can accommodate up to 2 SIMs, and it's got data transmission. So basically, when there is a recall or there's an update on the software, the car will automatically prompt you and the car will automatically update the software. No matter where you are driving in Ghana, in fact, no matter where you are driving in the world. You are on the road from Accra to Kumasi, you are somewhere in Tamale, Naurungu, doesn't matter. As long as you have network coverage, your software will automatically be updated without the inconvenience of driving to the dealership and doing that. This is also another first offered to you by Range Rover, and yes, it is available in Ghana. The powerful new petrol flagship engine is a turbo V8, providing you with 530 horsepower, an enormous 750 Newton meters of torque that drives the car from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in 4.6 seconds. We are talking race car performance. And it gives you a top speed of 250 kilometers per hour. The consumption is quite moderate at 11 kilometers per liter. And then your CO2 emission is very friendly with up to 250 grams per kilometer. So, although it's a V8, although it's a monster of an engine, but it also behaves very, very civilizedly when you need it to do so. Quite impressive figures of consumption and acceleration. The powertrains are driven through a smooth and responsive 8-speed ZF automatic gearbox. 8-speed gearbox ensures smoothness, more fuel efficiency, and much higher performance. Twin-speed transmission provides a set of low-range ratios essential for towing, off-road driving, and on-road high-speed driving. The new quality benchmark of the new Range Rover has been designed, developed, and engineered in the United Kingdom, and during this process, Land Rover has filed no fewer than 125 patents, covering everything from its pioneering chassis control technology to its plug-in hybrid electric vehicle battery, Land Rover's engineers use motorsport-derived simulation technology to put the vehicle through its paces in the virtual world more comprehensively and intensively than ever, completing more than a colossal 140,000 hours of computational analysis prior to physical testing. A fleet of prototypes then embarked all over the world on a punishing global test for development program, taking in extreme temperatures ranging from 45 degrees Celsius in the heat of the desert to minus 30 degrees Celsius in the Arctic. The new Range Rover will be produced exclusively at our Solihull manufacturing facility in the UK. The iconic, historic, and now state-of-the-art production line housed the building used to produce early series Land Rovers. The historic building is the spiritual home of Land Rover. Finally, to sum it all up, ladies and gentlemen, the Range Rover is designed to become one with the driver, to become an extension of the senses, to deliver an exhilarating and lively performance. For those who want the best and expect nothing but the best. For those who want more in life. For the achievers. For the go-getters. For the pace setters. For those who want to be above and beyond. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the new Range Rover.
Please subscribe to Morris TVGH.